Hi there, folks! The Football News channel is back with another episode. Today we are about to discuss the new ambitious plans of Real Madrid and Barcelona in the transfer market, not to mention many other interesting reports and updates. Click the like button, don't forget to give us a subscribe, and let's get the show on the pitch. Manchester United winger Jadon Sancho will train away from the first team, unless issues between the footballer and manager Erik ten Hag are resolved. PSG midfielder Julian Draxler will pen a contract with Qatari top-flight side Al Ahly, Florian Plettenberg writes. At least 4 Real Madrid players have been arrested by Spain's civil guard. They are suspected of distributing a sexual video featuring a minor. Juventus are hoping to sign Borussia Mönchengladbach midfielder Manu Kouadio Kone next summer, according to Calciomercato. Bayer Leverkusen striker Victor Boniface has been voted Bundesliga Player of the Month for August 2023. Last month, he netted 2 goals and delivered 1 assist in 2 appearances. Manchester City have extended the contract with Kyle Walker until 2026, the press service of the club confirms. Lyon have decided on appointing former Italy international and Frosinone coach Fabio Grosso as their new head coach. Barcelona are 225 million euros over La Liga's salary cap following their summer transfer campaign. The team's wage bill amounts to 495 million with the maximum allowable mark of 270 million, ESPN understands. I think I may be sacked at Roma already next year. Mourinho wants me here, so let's wait and see, Francesco Totti shared. Julian Nagelsmann is getting closer to becoming the new coach of Germany national team, Nicolas Kira informs. Fulham defensive midfielder João Palhinha has signed a new long-term contract with the club until 2028. Neymar Jr. and Kylian Mbappe, who used to be teammates at PSG, have unfollowed each other on Instagram, French Football Weekly notifies. Before Barcelona, I was a machine. Here, I have become more human. Breaking records is no longer my main goal. The most important thing is to help my team win and enjoy the matches, Robert Lewandowski admitted. Mario Balotelli has terminated his contract with Swiss Challenge League side Sion and is now a free agent, according to Fabrizio Romano. Borussia Dortmund was a very concrete option. In the end, it didn't work out, but there was a lot of interest on their part, including visits to Amsterdam to meet with my family, said West Ham United midfielder Edson Alvarez. The Arsenal chief executive officer, Vinay Venkatesam, has announced he will leave the club at the end of the 2023-24 season, Sky Sports informs. Igor Tudor rejected an approach from AS Monaco to replace Philippe Clement in the summer out of respect for former club Marseille. To be the best in the world, you have to look at the number of seasons. Nobody expected Jude Bellingham to score so many goals at this stage. They are the players who make the league better, Relevo reports the words of La Liga president Javier Tebas. Italian football does not need assistance, but it needs the state not to be a road what such a valuable industry needs, which must have freedom at its base, something they have never given us, said Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis. Bayern will return to Fulham's João Palhinha despite the player extending his contract. He has not changed his mind about moving to the Rotten squad, Sport1 reports. Ahead of today's Liga 1 fixture against Nice, PSG will hold a farewell ceremony for midfielder Marco Verratti, who has recently joined Al Arabi, the Parisian's press service reports. In upcoming months, Atletico Madrid, in partnership with I-League side Inter Kashi, will launch an academy together named Atletico Barat. Legal battle against Juventus? My rights stipulated that I should have trained with the team and been put in a position to face the following season. This was not granted to me. I felt drained, humiliated. I couldn't do what I love most. It's not a question of money. If I win the case, I will donate everything to charity. Sport Media said, quoted Leonardo Bonucci. Lyon are eyeing Brazilian Flamengo attacking midfielder Gerson. Chelsea will look forward to signing centre-back Gonçalo Inácio from Sporting in the January transfer window, according to Fichajes. PSG midfielder Marco Asensio got injured while performing for Spain in the match against Georgia. The footballer has been diagnosed with a foot injury, which will keep him out of action until at least the end of September. Real Madrid believe that Eder Militao's injury is much less serious than Thibaut Courtois'. The defender's recovery will be handled easier, thus he can be back on track closer to the end of the season, Marca assumes. Bayern Munich marksman Harry Kane has signed a deal to have his branded items sold exclusively by American company Fanatics. Alright, now it's time for the main news of the release. The German FA dreams of appointing Jurgen Klopp as the new coach of the national team, so Liverpool are at risk of losing their boss. Bild notes. Klopp's agent Mark Kosick said this week that the manager will honor his contract with the club and will work until its expiration in 2024, with Germany set to appoint former RB Leipzig and Bayern Munich boss Julian Nagelsmann instead. However, it'll not be a long-term deal, as the DFB's ultimate aim lies in bringing Klopp in after Euro 2024 to lead Die Mannschaft at the 2026 World Cup. Interestingly enough, but it doesn't end there. The source adds that once Liverpool head coaching role becomes vacant, the Reds will invite Nagelsmann. The mentioned deals may take place in the next 18 months. Barcelona have contacted the agent of Athletic Bilbao and Spain international Nico Williams in an attempt to outbid Manchester United and Liverpool, who are also interested in a talented footballer. Williams' contract with Athletic expires in the summer of 2024, while the two sides are in talks over a new deal. However, the Baskets have no wish to keep their graduate for long, but only try to increase his value on the transfer market before selling. Despite interest from the Premier League giants, there is no guarantee that Williams will choose England, as Barca makes significant moves to win the race. New Blaugrana sporting director Deco has already spoken to the player's agent Felix Steinta, insisting his client will be on top of Xavi Hernandez's wish list for next summer. Real Madrid intend to bolster its attacking line next season. Therefore, the names of Napoli ace Victor Osimhen is being heard more and more frequently among the club's officials, Fichajes states. With Karim Benzema's departure to Saudi Arabia's Al Ittihad and difficulties in recruiting Kylian Mbappe from PSG, Florentino Perez has turned his attention to the Nigerian goalscorer, who became one of the main sensations in European football last season. Despite Los Blancos' interest, Napoli does not plan to let Osimhen go that easily and will only consider bids from 200 million euros, although taking into account the wishes of Victor himself. The Merengues in turn will be keeping a close eye on the forward situation in the coming months, given that the club supporters are eagerly awaiting a stellar signing for the attacking line. Juventus will submit an offer to Arsenal regarding the signing of Thomas Partey in January, La Repubblica reports. Bianconeri are eager to make the Gunners midfielder their top target, especially in case Paul Pogba gets handed a lengthy ban for failing a doping test. It should be recalled that Pogba was temporarily suspended from the #1 game due to the fact that last month, after Juve's victory over Udinese, an increased level of testosterone was found in his body, for which the Frenchman could face a 4-year suspension. The White and Blacks are already looking for his replacement, while Partey has been on the Italy Goliath's radar for quite a while. Despite taking Declan Rice in the summer, Arsenal are in no rush to part ways with the Ghanaian and will only agree to sell him if a lucrative offer comes along. FIFA has revealed the list of 12 nominees for the Best FIFA Men's Player of the Year award, when approving contenders. Performances in the period from December 19, 2022 to August 20, 2023 were taken into consideration, which means that the 2022 World Cup matches did not make the qualification. The nominees for the award are Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Erling Haaland, Julian Alvarez, Rodri, Khvicha Kvaratskhelia, Victor Osimhen, Ilkay Gündoğan, Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappe, Declan Rice, and Marcelo Brozovic. By the way, if the award ceremony were to take place tomorrow, who would you give the victory to? Share your opinion in the comments below. Friends, we are also adding new great videos from our other projects. They are already in front of you. Have a good time watching. Thank you for your attention and have a great weekend.